Often overlooked and definitely underappreciated, financial resolutions for the new year can help make the upcoming year a happy one. Today on Money Minute, we begin a four-part series on ways to improve our financial habits leading into the brand new year. Joining me is Bruce Thompson of National Bank of Commerce. Bruce, where should we start?
Well, Michelle, financial resolutions are a lot more difficult to establish than the normal New Year's resolution that may include a weight loss challenge or something like that. And certainly the behavior that needs to change to have a good financial foundation is much harder and takes longer to see the results of. So it's a tough one. But really the where it all starts is to start with a budget. And you really have to drill down into your current expenditures and determine what are needs and what are wants. And once you've done that, then you can eliminate the fluff and get down to how much expendable income you really do have on a monthly basis. For some people, it's a goal just to meet the needs. I mean, you're underwater, you can't get on top of your cash flow. It's a difficult thing to be able to cut out things that really are needs and cut them out of your budget. And for others, it's just a matter of learning to plan for these wants and not getting the immediate gratification of the wants, but planning long term to put away so that you can achieve those wants with dollars saved over time.
And this might include maybe a family meeting, bring everybody in on this.
Oh, certainly, because if you're a family of four, or, you've got dependents, and they need to understand too what the family budget is. They need to know maybe on an allowance basis what really can be available for them on a monthly basis to really get the family on good sound footing.
Well, most of us have credit cards, and sometimes it's really easy to dip into that credit just to make ends meet.
Sure. The biggest problem people run into with credit cards typically is the point-of-sale purchases that are impulse-style purchases on really short-term goods that then they don't pay off within the month that they purchase it. So they're in effect paying quite a premium over a long period of time for something that had an immediate need, and that's where they get into most of the trouble. So a credit card is okay to use for a longer-term need if in fact you're purchasing an asset that is going to last you a long time.
But sometimes maybe that cup of coffee and using the credit card, you're going to pay a lot more for that cup of coffee over the long run.
Well, you are, unless you pay it off every month. I mean, if you pay it off every month, you're fine.
Well, Bruce, as always, some great advice, and we'll be talking about this issue for several weeks to come.
You bet.
Thank you very much for joining us. If you have a question for our Money Minute experts, log on to northlandsnewscenter.com and drop us an email, or send your questions to Money Minute, Northlands News Center, 246 South Lake Avenue, Duluth, 55802.